Welcome back to another episode of Pause. We are here with a friend of the show, a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, who's in the Pause universe by association and now officially a member of our family. We have a podcast host, a host of clubs, a host of other things too, if we can get into a little bit of that, and a iHeartMedia mogul.
Ooh.
Okay. It's
Okay.
giving mogul.
Oh.
And I need everyone to give a super, super loud and warm welcome to LaMark!
That was such a nice welcome. Thank you.
Come on, LaMark. You know the vibes. You know what it is.
I'm scared.
We are excited to have you. So, first and foremost, your co-host Chelsea was on this show, and Chelsea was a delight, but she's not here. Boo, out the window. It's about you today.
Okay.
It's about you today. I want to start from the beginning. I want to start from your origin story, why you even got into the media space to begin with.
I mean, I started back in college, like 2014, and I always wanted to be a star, but I couldn't really sing.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, I can't do this. So I got to like figure something out, and then radio just happened, and I got into radio, and it just became, I got the bug, and it just happened. And then podcasting kind of happened because I couldn't do radio anymore because I moved to Atlanta. So it just happened, honestly. But it's been like 11 years.
11 years.
Altogether, cool college, yeah.
What about radio gave you the bug? Like, what was the bug?
I mean, I just like pop culture, entertainment, gossip, and just like saying what you feel and people actually like listening and giving their insight. It was just dope. I just felt like Wendy Williams, shout out to her.
Shout out to Wendy. Free Wendy. Free Wendy.
Yeah,
free Wendy.
That's my cancer sister. Yeah, I just seeing her and just seeing that and like the Sways and the Charlemagnes and just seeing that knowing that I could do that. It kind of inspired me to keep pushing and keep doing.
Yeah. So you mentioned some of the greats. I want to know who are your top 5. Oftentimes, this is a music-centric show, so oftentimes we're doing artists, but this is my bag, too. I love me a presenter.
Wendy for sure.
In no order, or are you putting her at 1?
I'm putting her at 1. Yeah. Because it's just, I mean, it's Wendy. I want to say Sway, because Sway is dope. I mean, I like Charlemagne a lot, but it's just, is he in my top 5? Do I have a top 5? That's the question. I'll put Charlemagne in there. I know. Well,
you don't know the other 2?
No. No.
One thing about me, I grew up on those Z100 phone tabs. So Elvis,
Maxwell, my bad, Maxwell.
Okay.
Maxwell. And I don't want to be shady, so I'm trying to like reel it in.
It's okay.
Because people
There's no
actually
shade
know
here. This is love.
It's no. I'm gonna say Self, because Self is my guy. So shout out to DJ Self.
Shout out to Self. Also, Self is gonna be at your live
live
show.
So shout out to Self. So Self, Maxwell, Wendy, Charlemagne, and Angelique.
Oh, love Angelique.
Yeah, those are my top 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's very radio personality centric. Those are like much more.
Yeah,
Mount Rushmore
of like radio. Yeah.
Of radio. Yeah, that's a really great pick. You got into radio in college. So growing up, were you as attentive to the presenters that you were listening to, or even just the culture of radio?
I mean, I listened to, of course, Wendy and Hot 97, but I feel like Hot 97 was I interned for them and it was hell. So I was like, I feel like it's like growing up, I met people that I've listened to and it kind of like tainted my experiences.
That's fair. I get that.
Because it's like, they're just people too, but they're also not the nicest sometimes. So it's like, it's a catch-22.
Yeah. What do you think has changed the most about radio from when you were growing up till now?
I think it's talent. I think it's creativity. No one wants to really do the work anymore. I feel like it's kind of just like, you do this, you do that, and no one's really like sitting down and like, how can I be different? How can I do something different? People are just trying to get a money grab. I feel like it's no like schooling, it's no teaching. No one wants to be stars. I feel like they just want to be lazy.
No one wants to be stars.
They want to be
because that's
fast
true. Because I also I wanted to get into that there are really no emerging radio hosts, but I also think that because of the landscape of media, podcasting really is surpassing radio audiences.
Yeah.
And so now anybody can, you know, get behind a mic or put themselves in front of a camera and call it a podcast.
Everybody have a mic.
Everybody shouldn't have a mic, but you can. It's you know, as long as we have the rights while we have them, they could do it. You know?
I feel you. Let me not say everyone should have a mic. I just think that you have people that like don't know the craft, and it's like this Nicki Minaj quote when she was like, you know, everyone has a white coat, but when we're doing surgery, you know, stay out the room. Like just be happy you're in the room. And I feel like a lot of people when we're doing surgery get in the room, and it's like, whoa, just be in the hospital.
I think I view it a little different because I loved like a talk show as opposed to a radio show. Yeah. Also because I mean we didn't really have, you know, cars and shit. We wasn't really listening to radio, but I knew all of the personalities from TV. Yeah. So while she wasn't on radio, I think Lala Anthony is like my goat. And I think like she is someone who started presenting and hosting and, you know, getting in front of the mic and doing the whole shebang. And then also flipped that shit and now she's in everything. Yeah. And I know I spoke a little bit about this on your show, where I'm like, I love that she didn't stay there because a lot of people are only known for that and then just never they're like, oh yeah, you hosted 106 in Park, no shade, but you hosted that show and it's like, okay, what do you got going on now? And it's like, right, yeah. Nah, you definitely have to be multifaceted. But shout out to Lala, we have the same birthday, so shout out to Lala. So you host a podcast called LaMark After Dark. Yes. Why After Dark? And also, why do you want your brand to be rated R?
Good question. Never been asked that. I feel like the Fresh movement was very PG-13, and like I'm grown, so like I feel like I'm curse a lot, and I think that LaMark After Dark just kind of opened that door for me to just be authentically me, and it just made sense. And the name it rhymes, so it just made sense. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna. And I started the podcast because I kept getting like, you should do something, and I was like, well, I don't know what I should do. And then it just kind of happened that it just started that way, and then everything started becoming easy. So I was like, if things are easy, why not just do it? And then like I signed on with Chelsea. Shout out to Chelsea. And it just became a really dope thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think that in the grand scheme of things that pigeonholes you into this kind of adult realm?
I used to, but then I was just like, fuck it. I'm just going to create shit that I like. And I'm going to create things that, because I used to think that way. But I try to like do different episodes about different things. I think that like the last episode we put out was very nasty. So that was
man's had a ski mask on.
It was nasty, but we also have episodes.
Where was the glory hole?
It was somewhere. We also have episodes about body positivity, about interracial relationships, heartbreak. Like I feel like we give a really broad, thing range. We give a broad range of different things, and I feel like that's important. Like we're adults, and I'm about to be 30. A lot of my listeners are in their 30s or older, and I feel like everyone has sex, so it's not that, I feel like it's taboo, but it's just something crazy.
It is what it is, it ain't what it ain't. Well, I have given the crew creative freedom in leading a game for us to play together. Okay. Both of us are personalities behind mics, and I felt like it was only right for us to play together as opposed to me being the leader in that. Okay, cool. Yeah. And let's really see what this is about. So we have a new game dedicated just for us. Okay. The team has put together, what is this game called? Guest Who.
Oh, shit.
They're going to be playing some audio from both of our shows, and we are going to have to guess whose show and what guest.
Oh, damn.
We'll be saying some audio.
Oh. They will be saying a quote.
I don't even, wait, what was it? I don't think I can even find that shit.
Oh, me. That was Jay Hershey.
Okay, wow.
It was about spicy text messages.
Yay.
Yes.
This response goes, to me, it's like, I got a point now, and it's like, you can think whatever you think, as long as my inner circle knows somebody, I don't care. Y'all can say whatever y'all want, because y'all want that.
That's
sounds like
you.
my show.
Yeah. That's a long ass
That's
answer.
a long ass answer.
That's you.
The guest, it's no shade to the guest, but like, I be doing a lot going on. So like, it's my show though, right?
Can you repeat it?
Yeah.
Can you repeat the
To
quote?
me, it's like,
It's not Elijah, is it?
what's that,
Oh, it was? Wow. Okay.
Okay,
Check that out.
come
Yeah,
on.
okay.
That was good. Oh, this is fun.
So the quote is, there were some people that I took a chance on that were not worth my time.
Oh, Camille. I mean, Coffee. No. Ja.
Shout out to Camille J. I grew up with her.
Really?
Yeah.
I love Camille.
Yeah, she's dope.
She's been texting me all week. She's like, "This is so good." I'm
Yeah,
like,
she's fire.
period.
Yeah, we grew up. I know her since I was like 10 or like 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a star.
Your star quality has something else attached to it.
I think it's my show, right? Is it my show? The look.
Your star.
The look was.
Your star quality has something else attached
Oh,
to
this
it.
is you. I thought it was mine.
No, it's like the short quotes is me. I be cutting them off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Your star quality has something else attached to it. From us? Everyone quiet as hell. Okay.
I think it's your show, but is it? This is his season. This season, right?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's you.
Your star quality has something else attached to it. I just feel like,
But that's not Camille, is it?
the thing is like, I feel like that's something I would say to someone.
But aren't we doing like what the guest said?
I know, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
I don't
That's
think.
why I'm
what-
confused.
Yeah, I think it's what the guest said.
What guest would have said that shit?
Okay, first part, confirm who you guys think, who show.
I think it's his show.
Okay. Yes. Okay, so now who's the guest?
So it's a guess. I think it's either Camille.
Your star quality has something else attached.
I think it's-
I mean, if
Maybe
anybody,
Chelsea.
ooh, cause like those, yeah. I think those two poured the most
Yes,
life
either
into the
Camille or
show.
Chelsea for me.
I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna lock in Chelsea.
Oh, see,
Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry, Camille.
see, I fucks with you.
Damn. Well, all right, cool. Let's give it up. Let's give it up to us for that.
Step that up.
Right, one hit wonders. So I think it's really interesting how both of us have experiences in kind of the oppositions of new media or just media in general. My 9 to 5 lives in the digital space. Your 9 to 5 lives in the traditional media space. Do you think that there's a world where we'll ever get along?
Yeah. I don't know. I think that this entertainment is very up and down. I think that if we take egos away and like just be like, all right, we can all come together in their own way. Like I know me personally, I want everybody to win. Like I want, if you're on my team or if I know you or whatever, I'm always gonna not gatekeep. I feel like that's
Facts.
like the goal is to always spread wealth. But a lot of people, I feel like on both of our walks of life, just don't feel that way. So it's kind of hard to like come together if people still have that, oh, I can't do this because that person's gonna try to steal my shit or blah 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 blah. So I don't know, I think if you take egos aside, I think it'll be better, but I don't know if that's gonna ever happen because of the space we're in.
Yeah.
So, I don't
Do you
know.
think that there's a world though, or in your experience working there, how is everyone taking the almost necessity nowadays to be using social media as a vehicle to promote and to put stuff out there as opposed to how things used to get spread around?
I mean, everybody's just going along where they can get along. I think that with me and working at iHeart, I think everyone has such a bigger name, so it's easier for them to get their things across. Like they're not really coming out with new people, so it's kind of like easier to have bigger names just kind of like spew that away. You know what I'm saying? Like the Breakfast Club, they don't really need to do as much promotion because it's just like it's Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whereas somebody who's just coming up, like myself, I have to do like a million fucking press runs to do A, B, and C, D because I have to get my name out there. Whereas the Breakfast Club, they could just do one post, call it a day, and be like, all right, well, come if you come, don't if you don't. But they're gonna have a big crowd because they have a big following.
Right. And I also think, jumping off of that point, there's this different energy around new media and new personalities where you don't necessarily need to even be in a studio or have an association to iHeart or any of these major platforms. There are plenty of shows that are shot in closets and have amazing community because of the storytelling behind it. So what do you think radio can learn from the creators that are building community, or especially like radio personalities that are coming up like you, can learn from that community of people that are just like super like, I'm just going to do it, put my phone in front and
I think just being authentic. I think with radio, you can't be as authentic because there's so many rules in FCC. Facts. So like, and you can't really, it's kind of difficult. Whereas podcasts, you kind of just throwing your balls to the wall and see if they stick. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if the rules weren't in play, I feel like it can kind of be more authentic, but you have to kind of play by those FCC rules because that fine is disgusting. But yeah, I think that maybe the radio could take more of the authentic side of podcasting, and I just think that it could be a cool little situation. But a lot of these personalities do have podcasts now, so like it's kind of a mixture of both now.
Something that we like doing here as we're wrapping up is from one creative to another. Do you have any advice for us, for our team, for our show? What do you have for us? We are open and receiptful.
Oh no, just keep killing it. I think you guys are dope. Like
receptive.
I think that it's
receptive.
It's fire. I don't have any critique.
I didn't say critique.
I'm just saying.
I said advice.
Just
give us some love.
He's like,
so I have nothing to pick apart.
It's dope. It's dope.
Up to standards.
I think that just keep pushing. I think that it just gets fucking hard. Like when it gets to that point where it's just like, damn, do I want to do this? I want to do that. Just give me a call. Like I have no problem helping in any sense I can. You all are welcome to like ever do the iHeart Studio. Let me know. I think that it's just, quiet the noise sometimes. I think that you have to just listen to your internal self sometimes, and I feel like your gut will tell you what you need to keep doing and keep pushing. But your team is, I think you have a really good foundation, which a lot of people just don't have starting out. So I think that's dope.
Well, thank you for blessing us. You have all of these cameras at your disposal. The floor is yours. Tell people where they can find you, what to look forward to.
Yes. Thank you again, guys, for having me. I really appreciate it wholeheartedly because, it's not easy, and I get it. But follow me, LaMark_fresh. Live show tickets are on sale June 20th. It's going to be an event you don't want to miss. Chelsea is DJing. She's doing a set. I got music, food, all that good stuff. And I got some hosting stuffs coming up. And this might be my final hurrah. Check out LaMark After Dark every other Friday. We got some good guests coming. It should be cool. Follow me on Instagram.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's LaMark, everyone. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Thank you.